Hi, boys and girls. So, we're going to be doing something kind of different during this time, in which I'm going to do a lot of I read practice, I read teaching on what it's going to look like and how I expect you to figure out the answer. So, when it comes to I read, just like what we do for our weekly test on Friday, is that you'll see the story on the left and then the questions on the right, just like this. So when I ask you, what is the very first thing you do when you have a story that has questions to it? And I bet some of you in your head are like, Miss Buckle, I know, but I'm going to give it away. Wait one moment. Don't shout it out. I know you want to. But what is the very first thing you do? You what? Hopefully you said, I read the questions. Read the questions. What's the first thing you do? You read the directions. So you might say, Miss Buck, I only see one question. Well, we'll talk about that here in a moment. So first you say, who is, or the first question is, who is the passage about? Who? Right there. Now, I'm looking over here. It says Rosa is in the title. That's a name. I don't really see a word Rosa, so we're going to have to think about this. Who is the story about? All right, do you see over here? It has 1, 2, 3, 4. That is question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4. So I'm going to click, okay, I already know question number 1 is who is the story or who is the passage about? So now I'm going to click on question 2. Question 2, click. Oh, question number 2. How does Rosa know the bird is alive? Okay, so the story's going to be about a bird and it's being alive. So I might ask myself, okay, how does Rosa know? I don't know. Question number 3. Click. At the end of the passage, Rosa is, okay, so we're going to have to figure out what zone is Rosa in. Is she, is she green? Is she yellow, red? How is she feeling? Okay, how is she feeling? All right, and then last one, question number 4. Where does the passage take place? So it's really asking you, who is the story about? Where is it at? And then ask you 2 questions for you to think a little bit more deeper, all right? How do you know the bird is alive? And then the other one, question number 3 was, at the end of the passage, how does Rosa feel? All right, so I'm going to give you a moment, and I want you to do exactly what I just did on the actual quiz. And then I want you to read the story and answer question number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you will get a score. So hopefully all of you get 4 out of 4. Thanks. If you are done, you may either read a book quietly if there's still time on the clock, or you may work on if I finish early folder.